right, here we go.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the how my parents met and then leading up to my birth. And so what they told me was my dad was living in the U.S. He is originally from Mexico, and then my mom was in Mexico, but she was raised in the rancho, which is I'm blanking on my name to you. But she moved to. They're both from Jalisco, but specifically Tepatitlan, which is like an hour from Guadalajara. And so my mom was working at a shop in the plaza, and my dad goes back to visit at this time, like in the late 20s. And my dad went to go visit the shop my mom worked in, but the owner was my dad's cousin. And so when he walked in, he like immediately fell in love with my mom, but he was already engaged to another woman. And I found this out just like a couple of days, like last week. And so there was something I was like, I flipped out. It's like he said he literally just like stopped everything he was doing. He broke the engagement and just like left her. And so I was like, okay, I guess anything could happen. And so, but my dad was just there for a couple weeks and just trying to get my mom's attention, but my mom like just wouldn't do it because my dad was like really, really fat and my mom was really, really skinny. And she told me that in her head she couldn't see herself with like a guy that was bigger than her. And so eventually she caved into my dad, and then my dad married her in Mexico because she broke up with him multiple times when he went back to the U.S. Like he came, married her, and then took her back. And when they were back here, my dad was he got really, really sick after my brother was born, and so that was a year after they got married. And my brother was born, and then my dad lost his job, and then he got really sick. Where I don't know, something he got on his ankle. It's like you can see the scar now. It looks like his whole leg was burned, but it just looks like black veins. I'm still not sure exactly what it is, but basically my dad was only living off his life savings, and that was enough for one person. So every time my mom craved something when she was pregnant with me, he would buy it for her, but just the excuse he would give her was that he wasn't hungry. And so just hopefully when a mom didn't finish her food, my dad would eat it. And so the same thing with my brother. And so then when I was born, my story was crazy. When first my brother, like they told me this, I just laughed so hard, is my brother went inside my mom. Like he shitted himself inside my mom. And so they had to do the C-section and to clean out her organs. And then later with me, what happened with the complication was my arm got wrapped around the umbilical cord. And so I was playing peekaboo with the doctors. I would pop out and go right back in. Pop out and go right back in. And so going from a normal birth, they had to do a C-section on her as well, just to be able to get me out. And before all that, the doctor noticed that I moved around. And so they did like some hours of procedures where they like massaged her stomach and I would like move. And I think that was for like 6 hours. And she said the moment she walked out the hospital, she felt me move right back. So it was just a waste of time. And yeah, that's me.
All right. Thanks, man.